Hello everybody, welcome back to the Rebel Chums channel. I got two cameras in front of me just in case something goes wrong, because today we're gonna do something different, something immature, something irresponsible, but hey, we're gonna do it anyway. I got my Christmas hat on because I'm ready for the Christmas days. What we're gonna do today is totally irresponsible, so if you're underaged, of legal drinking age, don't even attempt this. I'm serious, guys, don't attempt this. If you are not of age legally to drink, if you're watching this and you're not sure if this is something you need to ask your parents, if you should be watching it, ask your parents, let your parents take a look. If it's something okay or not according to them, that's fine or not. But let's start with what we're gonna do. Also note, this is not cool to do, so don't do it to think you're a cool guy or cool girl if you're drinking. That's none of the case. This is your own responsibility. Be careful, guys. Alcohol is bad for your body, bad for your brain, bad for everything. So highly recommend anybody who's watching and who's not entirely sure, don't do it if you don't feel comfortable with it, okay? So today I got actually two of these bottles, Absolute Vodka, 40% alcohol, and I got a shot glass, and basically what I'm gonna do is we're gonna drown myself into alcohol. With each shot I take, I'm gonna do a review of a lightsaber. So we're gonna do 10 shots and we're gonna time them around 5 minutes each. So that's gonna be a hell of a drinking game, and hopefully I survive it. So hopefully after the video I look okay. I'm still doing fine, and this is gonna be the first one. Maybe it's a tradition every year, but please be noted, you're watching this on your own safety, okay? Don't go nuts, going to go drink because you see this and you think it's cool. That's not the case, okay? Be careful, be very responsible. This is hard liquor. This is not fun, okay? Also, I'm not an hardcore drinker. I just drink sometimes. So let's start off by opening the bottle, still sealed. This is hard liquor, guys. This is 40% cheap vodka. I prefer to drink vodka because it's more pure and it makes me not as sick the next day as some of the other alcohols. Oh yeah, you can smell it. It's pretty strong. So let's fill up the first shot glass. Okay, I put the cap on the shot glass. I have a timer next to me, so I'm gonna do timing of 5 minutes each of each lightsaber, and I'm gonna grab the first lightsaber. But before I do that, I need to take a drink. Okay, here we go. I'm ready for it. Are you ready? I'm ready. Here we go. Cheers. Oh, it burns. Ooh, that's burning. Okay, here we go. Timer ready. Grabbing the first lightsaber. Probably my most favorite lightsaber of all time. This is a Luke Skywalker hero by Vader's Vault. Absolutely fantastic hilt. Very beautiful designs, very beautiful, well crafted by a collaboration between Evolution Arms, I believe his name is Alex Gordon, and Vader's Vault. So Vader's Vault did a commission with Evolution Arms to come up with this lightsaber, and it's just one of my favorite lightsabers all time. I didn't expect it to be so much of a personal favorite, but the longer I have it, the more I appreciate it, the details, the feeling of lightsaber. And now, especially with The Last Jedi, I am all into Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. It's just an amazing hilt, absolutely top-notch, fantastic lightsaber. There's nothing that I can bash about. It's just beautiful. It's thin. It's it's a rock solid lightsaber. It loves the control sections are these two buttons to turn on the lightsaber or the aux button. Just fantastic looking. It has blinky lights. It has a crystal shard version 3 inside here in a Delrin chassis. If I had the crystal shard version 4 version, I would have the blinking light already on before I turn the saber on. But in general, this saber is just fantastic. I love the solid control box, much better than, for example, a Prodigal Son from Vader's Vault, which is a plastic control box with a hole in it, and it's just not as good and fun as a lightsaber. It does not feel that solid, and this is just rock solid. I love this lightsaber. This is still my favorite, most favorite lightsaber of all the lightsabers I've had, and I've nearly I think in the 60 lightsabers ballpark now. This one is still my all-time favorite. I arguably put it on the same spot as my Darth Alice Slim Coda, which we were going to discuss shortly. It's just, there is something about Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, especially this version of Vader's Vault, that is really, really, really dear to me. It's just, it has everything that I love about a good lightsaber. It's rock solid. It has a inbuilt chassis. It just feels super sturdy. Nothing rattles, nothing loose. The tri-ring is super sturdy. The vent holes loud for the speaker sound coming out there. And just overall, a very, very cool lightsaber. And now I saw The Last Jedi. It's just like, oh my god, I'm so happy you got this lightsaber, because this is arguably the most perfect lightsaber out of there. Oh man, it was my first shot. It burns like hell here. I already feel like the alcohol. So I love it so much, and I'm actually super excited about the Core Band L6 going version of the hero, where it basically has two flaps here that opens up and reveals the crystal. I'm super excited to do a comparison with that lightsaber once I got in. I also enjoyed to had my period where I had my KR Sabers hero. Now the KR Sabers hero is a fantastic hilt on its own. There were some things that I decided to leave it and sell it off. Was it had a slightly thicker control box. Also the control box was meant to have two tactile switches under the control section, which I actually like. I prefer that you can use this as a control box. That's what my imagination always had with Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, instead of these side buttons. But it made the hilt a little bit, the control box a little bit thicker, and also they used KR Sabers use a rose rose kind of color. It's like a pinkish copper color. It wasn't that like this brownish or goldenish copper color that you normally expect from copper. It was a slightly different tint, and it was a little bit offsetting to me. But the finish of the grenade section is arguably better than from Vader's Vault. From Vader's Vault and Evolution Arms is fantastic, but it was smoother. It was like, it was really butterly smooth. So I'm really excited to get my Core Band kit. I think it's going to be epic. I think it's going to be so epic. I don't think it will be replacing my love for this hilt, but it will be a very close contender. And since it will have a crystal reveal, and that is something I want to explore going forward on my lightsabers. I want to move on to crystal reveal lightsabers on most of my lightsabers. I feel like there's something missing about lightsabers. Oh, we're over the 5 minutes, so we go to the next saber. Let's put this saber to the side. Because the last thing I want is when my drunken ass start demolishing sabers. We're getting round 2, so I got to reset the timer here. We need to top it off. I hope I can make 10 shots out of it. Now I think about it, I'm probably gonna complete this whole bottle here. Wow, that's just okay. Full glass, second saber. Here we go. Kids, remember those how holy schmoly. I'm happy I have these glasses. These are the right size for vodka in my personal opinion, because it's just once one zip instead of one half zip. So I have to. Wow, this stuff is. It's burning like hell. Okay, next saber. Whoo! Here we go. So this is one of the other lightsabers that it's just super dear to me. This is a Darth Alice Slim Coda. And remind guys, now you're watching this, and girls, I did a full review of every lightsaber, so you can check them out on my channel whenever you feel like. This is a fantastic hilt, and it's just a custom made lightsaber specifically for me by Darth Alice. And we had a lot of conversation going back and forth designing this hilt. I had my mind set onto a slim coda. That's what I wanted. I wanted to have a slim coda. The reason for that being is that it has an oval dimension of the hilt, as you can see. And it had a very strong remnants of Roan Koda, which is an interesting character to me. I'm not really into it because it ties into the Force Unleashed, a video game that I really never actually played. So I can't really say much about it. I know he was some apprentice. He was the master of Starkiller, who was his apprentice or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. But this lightsaber is absolutely fantastic. It's also at the same time the most expensive lightsaber that I ever owned. This thing was really expensive, but it's a one time off handmade piece that has been made by Darth Alice himself, Todd Johnson. He actually he made this by hand for me, and this is the very first time I actually had a lightsaber that was custom built from scratch for me personally. And there's something so special about that whole fact that I just was super pleased with that. And yeah, the more I look at it, the more I love it. There's so many details on it. There's so much handcraft and skill sets that went into it. For example, this whole D-ring configuration, that was an idea that I had, and Todd translated that perfectly, exactly how I wanted it. It's just a D-ring / cover tag assembly, and just so beautiful. The hammer forging on it makes the saber really stands out as a really old, heavily battle used weapon, and that's what I wanted. I wanted a weapon that was coming from a similar time as the medieval times in the Star Wars universe. Like it came from a time frame that was just very harsh and very difficult, and there were people hand forging these lightsabers. So beautiful. Try to show it off in both cameras. And as I said, I have two cameras on because I'm super scary if I get so wasted and the camera didn't work or whatever. So I've fudged myself. But this is so amazing. I highly recommend anybody who's into lightsabers to have at least one custom lightsaber commission in your collection. It doesn't have to be Darth Alice, for example. It doesn't have to be a very high-end expensive quality piece. It can be from a startup sabersmith or somebody that's your friend, for example. But something that is made for you is something very special. That feeling, that is just something that is unparalleled. You cannot buy that from an Ultrasabers or Saberforge. This is built for me. This is accordingly me, built with the mastermind thought. We were sitting together, we brainstorming, we came out with all these great ideas. For example, these LED window here, how to have it work out with the smoky window so you cannot see the LEDs behind it. It had to be an ember because I wanted to have this fire inside that was pulsing and just beautiful. Some food come up. Anyway, just look at that. It's just beautiful. It's like a fire-ish thing going on, and this, I love that. That's what I wanted. So I wanted this like a furnace fire that was like the fire in which this lightsaber was made and forged. That is what I wanted to have come back from within. That anger, that heat, that passion. that's what I wanted to be, and that's what I am, and that's what I wanted to have back in my lightsaber. Plus I want to have the elegancy of the Japanese style, like the smoothness, the slim compact lightsaber, not in your face, overly big, small, compact. As I say, it's easy to put away or hang it off your belt. It's something that's still two-handed, but not overly big, and just perfectly. That's exactly what I wanted. So that was second lightsaber. Let's go to the third lightsaber. Okay, this is gonna be easy. I have to say, I'm taking this rather easy so far. 2 shots in, and yeah, I do feel a little bit highlighted, and I'm missing some words when I'm speaking, but we are not doing too bad. I sincerely hope we can make it 10 shots. Luckily I have another half bottle there, so if we don't make it 10 shots, I will have to get some wine or something to top it off. But here we go, shot number 3. There is something so overwhelming strong about straight up vodka. This is okay, I think I start to feel it pretty good now. I think I'm gonna be drunk for sure after this half ended. Oh god, awful. Let's go to Saber 3. The Saber Trio Skylar, awesome lightsaber, RGB, Pico Crumble version 2, Pico Crumble, original Pico Crumble, Darkside in there. It's just amazing hilt. The weathering on this hilt is fantastic. It's hand done by Saber Trio for me. And Saber Trio is one of those really high standard lightsaber companies that are brand new, just came out on the market, and they just nailed it. They just nailed their products. They nailed the quality of service, the support and whatnot. It's just top notch, and the price is very competitive on the market. This is a lightsaber that costs you under $250 with RGB, a nice soundboard, and tons of stuff. You get a blade, a charger, blade plug, a blade retention thumb plug thing. I forgot my words, but it's just a fantastic hilt, and I'm so happy I purchased one. That I'm looking forward to the Aaron. I think the Aaron is gonna blow my mind as well. It's just everything about this hilt is just fantastic. I love the dimensions of the hilt. The thickness is just perfect. As I say before, I'm a big fan of the Saberforge dimensions of lightsabers. It's slightly thicker than Vader's Fold, for example, but it's just fantastically feeling in the hand. It's just my preferred thickness of something that I want to hold in my hand. It sounds really dirty now, but it is. It is my preferred sizing, and everything about it is just fantastic. I love the slanted emitter to the side, the windowed emitter slants here, how the button is positioned and easily manipulated. It's just everything about it is just fantastic. And I got super hot suddenly, so I think I have to take off my shirt. Suddenly the alcohol starts to really work, and I need to take off my shirt. It gets super hot. Whoo! Give me a second. Ooh, it's too sexy. Oh man, that's way better. I think the alcohol is just giving me an impression that I'm super hot. Geez, it's just the design, everything about this lightsaber is just absolutely top notch, and it's loud as freak as well. It's a very loud saber, and the brightness is amazing. It's using a Tricree LED. RGB, of course. This is the Pico Crumble Darkside, so it has only 6 color profiles, but it's still enough. I mean, you have your bright greens, reds, and blues. You have some off colors, purple, and I believe yellow, and some other colors I forgot. And it's just a really good product. Like, Saber Trio is a really good saber company. They have fantastic customer service. They really know what customers want, what kind of lightsabers they want, and how to build them properly. And the fact that it has a Delrin chassis as well, and the price range is just astounding. For 250 bucks, it blows any Saberforge or Ultrasaber saber out of the market. It does. It really does. And it's only already with a Pico Crumble. Imagine if they put in another Biscotti for, or maybe a Crystal Shard if they get the licensing for that. Or maybe something comparable to, let's say, a Crystal Shard. That would be freaking amazing. These guys have fantastic, really good looking hilts. The Aaron will be fantastic. It will have the Pico Crumble version 2 and also Darkside. That's the one I purchased. It will have a special weathering feature for me. They do that specially for me because I requested that, and I'm like, wow, these guys are really amazing, and everybody praises them. They're just fantastic. They're really a fantastic company with a fantastic product, and there's nothing else than praise for them. They really do a top-notch job, and I highly recommend anybody to check out Saber Trio. If you're still on the fence, don't be. These are absolutely fantastic high-end quality installed sabers. The electronics has been high-end installed. It's just fantastic. I'm still flabbergasted, like how beautiful this saber is, the Skylar, and the Aaron is just, oh. And then they also have the other hilt, which I also want to get my hands on. Like, it's gonna be epic. I really want to have all of them. It's just so good. So guys, if you're still on the fence, don't worry. This is a Vader's full type of installation of electronics. Fantastic hilt. I see I'm on the 5-minute ballpark again, so we're gonna get to the next saber. But first we have to drink. Put the saber to the side. Okay, this is gonna progressively getting difficult. I feel like I'm rushing through the videos here. So this is number 4. I think I have to make notes because let me open the notepad. So this is shot number 4. If I don't do that, I'm gonna drink way more than I should be, and then I will be dead. So we got a whole max. We have some blade builder sabers and we have some actual lightsabers. So we got already 3. This will be number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I have to count, sorry. Okay, shot number 4. I'm gonna be so drunk. It's not gonna be funny. I already prepared myself in case I need to puke, because I'm gonna be super drunk. I told my wife already, just go sleep with the sun. Ignore me. I will be drunk. Next saber we're gonna talk about. Maybe a little bit insignificant to a lot of people, but for me it symbolizes a new area of lightsaber fans. The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, it brought me to lightsaber collecting, and so many others did as well. This is a Blade Builder's lightsaber, and I want to tell something to anybody who's watching now. I might be a little bit drunk already, but what I want to say is that no matter what your budget is, if you're a Star Wars fan and you like to have lightsabers, it really doesn't matter if you're gonna spend $20 or $2,000 on a lightsaber. It's all about you enjoying the hobby, Star Wars in general. So that's why I personally also really like these blade builders, because to me, lightsaber collecting is not so much about collecting high-end pieces. It's about fulfilling the imagination. And that's really important to me. Imagination is the most important part of this hobby. This is my tool to open my imagination and really enjoy Star Wars in a general consensus. And these Blade Builder sabers are fantastic. They really do what you want, and they're really great for the price. This is like a $15 US, maybe $20 US toy, but you can have equally as fun as an expensive lightsaber, like really a lot of fun. It's a really good product. This also jumps into the next thing, is that since The Force Awakens, or slightly, well, during the announcement or close to release date of The Force Awakens, that's where my Force was awakened. I became a addict to collecting lightsabers, basically, and it started off with two of these similar blade builder sabers. One was the Luke Skywalker lightsaber, the other one was the Vader's lightsaber. We still have them. My son have them in his toy box. Totally beat it up by now, but he really enjoys it. And then shortly after that, we had our first Ultrasabers, Dominic's version 4, I believe, and then the Saberforge Acolyte. That's where it started off for me, and I'm very grateful that I started off with something like this. This was my bridge into lightsaber collecting. So I'm never gonna knock anything like this, and anybody who knocks these kind of products are stupid. I'm sorry, but this is the gateway drug to collecting lightsabers, and no matter what your budget is, you can even have a very good time with this. I can have tons and tons of time and fun with these kind of lightsabers. It doesn't have to be a very expensive lightsaber. It doesn't have to have sound or light even. It's just you and your lightsaber. It's all about imagination. That's why I like Star Wars so much. It's my escape to the world of all this stuff that's going on. Politics, racial stuff, wars and whatnot. I don't want to be any part of that. I'm not born on this world to defend races or defend politic views or something. I'm born in this world because I'm just born in this world by the Force, if you might say so. Oh, start. God, I notice now the alcohol starts to really kick in. I start to talk shit, and I'm really sorry about that. If you're watching this, I'm literally getting super drunk now. Either way, I'm looking forward to my core band Kylo Ren kit, which has the piece that you can take over and you can do a crystal review. That would be my first crossguard saber. I also really want to get my hands on these Saberforge crossguard sabers, especially I forgot their names. Just looking forward to that. But darn, custom lightsaber crossguard sabers are really expensive, as in like super expensive. And I don't know why the need for that being so expensive, to be honest, because I feel like they're like overdone in terms of pricing. But hey, maybe it's the alcohol talking now. But I understand, of course, you have extra electronics in there and whatnot. But it maybe also have to do with the popularity of the movie and in general Star Wars, The Force Awakens, Last Jedi. It's just a very popular subject and topic. But Kylo Ren's lightsaber is something really cool, and I cannot wait to get my hands on the core band kit, and hopefully the Phoenix Props Ben Solo's version, which is basically without the crossguard section. So I hope I can do that. Maybe I can afford it one day. I don't know. It would be awesome. We're on a 5-minute ballpark. We have to go to the next video, so let me put the saber to the side for a moment. Okay, I definitely notice I'm getting a little bit less good in my coordination. Okay, so this is number 5. Number 5, yeah. I'm gonna feel it, guys. This is gonna be a not hard walk in the park. I just see I'm gonna totally wreck this whole entire bottle. There's maybe 2 more shots in there, and then I have to go to the other one. I actually hope I can finish all the shots. There's maybe only 7 shots left in that other bottle with this one together. I don't know, but this is just the 5th shot, and as I say, I really feel it. This is like 40% alcohol, guys. This is no joke. If you're a minor, don't do it. Don't do this stuff, okay? If you're a mature adult and you think it's funny, just do it. Be very conscious about what you're gonna do, because it can really meshes you up, okay? Be careful. Here we go. It's so disgusting. I'm gonna die, man. No, I'm not gonna die, but my stomach is not gonna like this tomorrow. I will be sick. I will be puking a lot. Period. Lightsaber number 5. Is that correct? Fuck, I hope I do the calculation correct. Because I will be messed up. The Electrum Sabers? Irons. No, the Remnants. So this is a really cool lightsaber by Electrum Sabers. Electrum Sabers, also fairly new on the market. They're based from Canada, and these guys have been coming out with high-end technology. They came out as the most, as one of the very first with a commercial product in terms of Bluetooth functionality and lightsabers, and an application that you have on your Android phone or your iPhone or iPad to actually remotely function the lightsaber. Now, of course, there are other companies that did that as well, or that were working on it, but they did not commercially release that till after Electrum Sabers Craft did that. So, whatever they say, they can say, but on paper, they were not the first one to make it a commercial product. Okay, and there might be other ones that already did that before Electrum Sabers. I don't know. Tell me in the comments. Either way. Oh god. Ugh. Shit. I start to feel nauseous. Okay, so the Electrum Sabers Craft Remnants is just a beautiful saber. It has this control section with a touch sensitive control section. As I said, it has a Bluetooth chip on the soundboard. So it's really cool. You can remotely fully control the lightsaber. I think that's really a tech we have to go for with every brand, to be honest, because there's no excuse to not use your iPhone, Android phone, for that matter, for these kind of applications. The technology is well versed, it's well matured, it's out there, it's ready to be used, and I mean, let's not longer waste anybody's time. Let's all these saber companies come out with this tech so you can upgrade your software on the fly. Maybe there's a new patch, a new update that have new features, new functionalities. Of course, I'm aware, I'm in IT, there's some hardware limitations at some point, but I'm pretty sure with a lot of ingenuity, software can be pushed to the limit, and there's more that can be done with these soundboards than currently being done, and Electrum Sabers is one of those companies that are actually on the forefront of that. And this is their latest installment, the Remnants. It's a really, really beautiful lightsaber. It has full RGB. It has this beautiful soundboard called the Unity soundboard, if I'm not mistaken, in the Unity app. I'm drunk, so if I'm mistaken, I don't care. It's just a beautiful, beautiful lightsaber. Just beautiful horizontal slits on the middle section, which is both squared off and rounded. It has a grenade section. It has this flat reminiscences of Luke Skywalker lightsaber. If you look at a bit like that, the control section, the pommel, of course it's very different from Luke Skywalker lightsaber, but you can see there are similarities in there. You feel comfortable looking at it, and you know it's something familiar, and it's a really cool lightsaber. It's very unique, and that is something I have to give to Electrum Sabers. They're one of those companies that really bring out their own unique designs. They not follow and lean very heavily on the canon lightsabers from either the cartoon series or the movies. No, they come up with their own stuff, and that's what I like. I did a review of all their lightsabers so far, and I'm super excited to continue doing that, because Electrum Sabers Craft, I keep praising them. They're fantastic guys, fantastic customer servers, and fantastic tech they have. The tech is really great. This is one of the major selling points of their lightsabers, just the Unity app and the convenience of changing settings such as motion detection, sound fonts, colors, whatever, sound, dense, the volume and whatnot from the lightsaber itself. I mean, from the lightsaber bell can be done, but also from the app on your iPhone or Android phone. That's just fantastic. Just fantastic tech. I absolutely love it. very convenient, and it gives you the fun to actually play with your lightsaber, try things out. Like maybe if I input the sensitivity with the sound font in combination with turning off the swings or not, whatever. Well, how does that relate? What you can experiment, and that's really cool, without having to resort sitting behind the computer, going into all kinds of values and changing them and messing up with something you can't really directly see. No, you see it directly on the saber because it's Bluetooth connection. Okay, we have to go to the next video, next lightsaber. So I'm gonna put this to the side. Okay. But first we do that, we have to fill up these shots. Okay. So this is shot number 6. Wow, I'm gonna completely drink this entire bottle. This is 200 milliliter of 40% alcohol. I'm not really proud on that, because I know it's irresponsible, but and I'm an adult, and I have a full-time job, and I have a family to take care of, and I got like these awesome custom lightsabers to play with, and fantastic hobby, fantastic people. I love everybody who watches the YouTube channel, and most of you are super nice to me, really fantastic people. Next lightsaber will be from one of those fantastic people. Oh, my stomach, it's hurting. I think I have to take a snack before I down this one. So we got some Japanese snack. I'm sorry if I say Jap snack. I have Japanese friends and colleagues, and they're fantastic people. And if I say something bad, I'm sorry. They make the best candy. Japanese people really know how to make good candy. Cheers. That's empty. I just comfort myself eating this candy. I think it's just something amazing. Ugh. Anyway, next lightsaber. This is a lightsaber that I got by a very dear friend of me at Saber Source. Check out his YouTube channel. I will put the link to his YouTube channel in the comments. Check him out. He's based in the Philippines, and he runs a lightsaber company. He's a distributor. He distributes a whole bunch of different lightsaber brands to all his friends in the Philippines. And I would like to say to everybody who's watching from the Philippines, how are you doing? I love people from the Philippines. I actually love everybody, especially now drunk. But he sent me this lightsaber just as a like nothing, like just like a gesture. Here you go. I know you like this lightsaber. I send it to you, and I'm like, wow. He spends money on this. You have to buy this lightsaber and have to ship it to me. It's not cheap. I live in Hong Kong. He lives in the Philippines. I really hope to meet him one day. Just an all-around fantastic guy, and he sent me this, and he's actually now in a hospital. So I hope you're doing good, and I hope you recover very soon. Hopefully it's nothing serious with your I believe your back pain. I hope it's nothing. I'm sincerely mean that from my heart. I hope you're okay. So he sends me this Ezra Bridger stapler gun, and I absolutely love everything about Star Wars Rebels. Star Wars Rebels is one of those series that really got on to me. They really struck home to me. Why is that? Because it's a crew of several people came together by destiny, and they just living on this ship and working as a team. And there's something so amazing and so genuine about it that I absolutely love. I love Kanan Jarrus, I love Ezra Bridger, I love Hera Syndulla, I love the other stuff. I forgot all the names. I'm too drunk. But this is this is Mark the Stapler gun, and I absolutely love the design. This is Ezra Bridger made this lightsaber in season 1. And he used it all the way to the end of season 2. It has like this blaster on there, and it has a blue blade, and it was a crystal that he obtained after completing a trail in some sort of temple by Master Yoda's Force Ghosts, and it got destroyed by nobody else than Darth Vader. So Darth Vader destroyed it. So in episode 3 or season 3 started going forward from that. He's using his newer lightsaber, which is a tin neck. It's like the Saberforge Adept, which I have on order, or the Solo's Hold Orphan. So I'm looking forward to do a full review on this lightsaber. But for now, I want to talk about this lightsaber. This is a fantastic lightsaber. So it has an actual trigger here. It shoots darts. It has light up sound. It has a battery compartment. It has audio, sound, and whatnot. I think I would have said that. But it's a really cool lightsaber. I just really like the design and the idea of having a lightsaber that also is a blaster. I mean, it makes sense, right? That you have something that can shoot, maybe not doing that much damage, but maybe like it can like use as a taser, like Ezra does. You use it to take out people without killing them, or get the lightsaber out. It's making sense. It's actually not that horrible to wield as well. You can wield it in different ways. This is the drunk me talking probably, but I can definitely hold two hands. Let's say if you using a lightsaber and then sneaky shoots out maybe a blaster bolt, or shooting that Sith to pieces, or maybe a Jedi. I would definitely see myself using a lightsaber like this. I mean, it would be fantastic. Like, use it as a CQB weapon, like a close range weapon, and then take out the blade, ignite the blade, and start attacking like a Jedi or a Sith. I mean, darn, that would be cool. So this is a really cool lightsaber. There's I think one lightsaber company that actually made a working product, and that is Force Relics from Belgium, and awesome guys. I actually speak the same language. I think they're Flemish, and I really hope to meet them one day when I'm in Holland for a visit or something like that, or living there again, to meet these guys and just talk with them and see how fantastic they are. Because Force Relics is one of those really high-end lightsaber companies that makes like really high-end movie props. Anyway, I need to finish it off. We need to go to the next lightsaber. Why not? So put it to the side. Get my next drink out. Wow, that's stretching it. That's a full cup though. Let's pause the video. Mark it as 7. So this will be my 7th shot. I completed a bottle of 40% of vodka for you guys. It's completely empty. I don't know. I think if I watch myself back, I will be thinking, dude, where do you leave that? Where do you leave 200 milliliters, 40% alcohol? But no worries, we got another bottle, because I do, as I said, I do like to drink my vodka. I'm a big fan of Russian culture. I'm a big fan of drinking pure alcohol over mixed alcohol, because it doesn't make you that sick. Normally I don't drink these kind of volumes at all. I definitely feel it very strongly. Like, I just bit my lip. I just bit my lip. Oh. Anyway, despite that, we still have this is the 7th shot, and then we have 3 more shots to go, which I think I can cover from this bottle. And don't worry, guys, this is genuine alcohol. I'm not bullshitting anybody of you. I'm telling you, I'm drunk. Okay. It's hard to play being drunk. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 lightsabers ready, and that makes sense because this is the 7th shot. After I drink that one, 3 more to go. Okay, here we go. 7th shot. I'm not happy about it. I need the other candy. This is so gross. Now, you guys know, you probably wonder why would I come up with drinking 10 shots and make lightsaber reviews? Actually, I'm not gonna lie. There's plenty of other YouTubers doing that as well, but in their own realm, in their own category of reviews. Like, one of the guys that really I really look up towards is Chew. He's from the UK. He does reviews about Transformers. Awesome guy, check him out. He does these kind of videos every year, so I'm not super original, but I really enjoy it. And let's start the video. So this is the neck lightsaber. This is a Saberforge Bastion, and it's one of my all-time favorite designs. It's inspired by the video game Star Wars: The Old Republic. This one I bought secondhand from one of the guys on one of the forums. I forgot his name. I think it's Willie. I'm sorry, I'm super drunk now. It has a red LED. It's just a stunt setup. I don't know. But it's a fantastic saber. He he placed a D-ring instead of a cover tech wheel, and this is when Saberforge was still good and making good quality products. This is just a one solid piece made out of alloy. One solid lightsaber made out of a solid piece of alloy. It's just a fantastic hilt. It's really sturdy. You feel it about everything about this hilt. It's just comfortable to grip. It's beautiful designs. It's very elegant, yet it's very plain. There's not much to it. It's just a plain lightsaber, and it's just beautiful designs. He did messes up the button, or maybe it's probably pre-owned by somebody else before that. Probably I'm the third or fourth owner by now. And I don't. It's okay. It's okay. It's a beater, a little bit of a beater saber. It has some scratches on it. Where's the camera? But it's a beautiful lightsaber, and I like it. It's dear to me. I love the Saberforge Bastion for the sole reason that it's heavily inspired from the Star Wars: The Old Republic, and it's just a beautiful hilt design. Actually, it looks beautiful, and it's just from the highlights, the high days of Saberforge, when Saberforge was still good making high-end lightsabers. And yeah, it sounds really weird, but they had their moments. Saberforge had their moments, and this was the most popular hilt design back then. This was the lightsaber that actually made Saberforge to what it is now. This was it. This was the success of a Saberforge, and you can argue with me, but this was the success saber that made Saberforge what it is now. And it's just, I love it. I want to get more of them. I currently have 3 of them. And I'm always looking for more, so if you have one available, let me know. I'm not so much looking for the Saberforge Cyphers, because that is not exactly this version. I did a review about that, you can check it out. But for me, I just love the Saberforge Gladius. It has a soft spot for me. And I got 3 of them, as I said. One is with the Viridian soundboard, another one is the Cyphers, which is, it's okay. It's a good lightsaber, but it's not the Gladius. It's not the Gladius. It's not, guys. I'm telling you, the Cyphers is not the Gladius. Period. And I'm hoping to get more of these over time. I don't want to pay the premium price for it. I know Saberforge no longer makes this version. They make a 2015 version, which has a bigger tsuba. It's a bigger, flatter area, so this whole diameter is like larger. So this round circle is bigger. It has more details on it, and here, especially here, a lot of CNC milled details. And this button has been moved to the middle, and there's 2 holes for that. I don't like that version. I don't like that version. I like this version, plain and simple, easy, comfortable with it. Recess the button here. This is a beautiful saber. I really love the Saberforge saber. Like a lot of people say, why do you hate Saberforge so much? Why you always hate them? Why you keep buying it? Because Saberforge does have its good lightsabers, and this is one of them. And I would definitely want to get more of them. So if you have them one for sale, hook me up. Send me a message saying, hey, I got a Gladius for sale. I know you like Gladius. Make a good deal with me. Please make a good deal to me, guys. I'm looking for good deals. I don't have endless amount of money, but I do have some. I always have some money available for a Gladius, because the Gladius is something that's really dear to me. When I started playing Star Wars: The Old Republic, it was really magical, and I relived my time through this lightsaber by Saberforge. So it's really cool. Really awesome saber. I like it. Yeah, really one of my favorite lightsabers. So it's 5 minutes again. We have to go to the next saber. We have to keep speeding up things, cause otherwise we can't make the end of the video. And I want, by the end of this video, have done 10 lightsabers. And yeah, so this is the bottle too. Wow, I'm gonna down 1/2 bottle of 40% vodka. I don't know if that's really a good thing to do, guys. I'm looking around and I'm like, whoa, I'm super psyched now. In terms of being drunk. Tomorrow I'm gonna regret everything I did, and I'm gonna look this back and I think, wow, what the freak did I do? Okay, lightsaber number 8. And does that make sense when I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yeah, I did 7. There's 3 more on the table. Actually, I'm gonna be honest, this is like a guilty pleasure to me. Like, I'm like drinking it. I'm like, bring it on. Oh, maybe not. Ugh. Oh wow, this was a little bit older bottle. I don't know what I have to do with it. The vodka get worse in taste and strength after an X amount of time. But that bottle tastes horrible. Ugh. Oh my god. I think I'm getting sick, dude. I don't think it's gonna last long before I start puking. Just let you know. Like DJ would do in the last Jedi. I love that guy, by the way. Okay, lightsaber number something. This is Kaizen Saber Darkside. Absolutely fantastic hilt. It has the fantastic looking etching on it. It's the Sith etching. I asked for that pattern because I just love the Obresh writing on it. I think through strength I gain passion or something. I'm super drunk, I don't know. It has a D-ring because I'm a D-ring sucker. I like the original trilogy, so D-rings are important to me. I'm looking at that camera now and also that camera because I have 2 cameras and I need to make sure this video is going to be flawless, otherwise I fuck up this video and I'm drunk for nothing. And yeah, the D-ring on there is just beautiful. It has this kill key. It has a Nana Biscotti version 4, which is actually it's not bad, but it did actually the Nana Biscotti version 4 did actually disappoint me a bit in terms of what it can do and the way how it does it. But that's what it discovered covered in other videos, so I'm not gonna cover that again. I just noticed there's still more there. Beautiful hilt by Darkside Sabers. Just I love the Kaizen Sabers. It's just, again, it's an oval hilt. It's one of my preferred designs of a lightsaber. just there's something about oval hilts. It's really comfortable to hold and wield. I mean, it feels like an actual katana or an actual like samurai sword, and that's what you want with a lightsaber. I really like that, and it's heavily inspired by the Darksaber by both the Star Wars Rebels and Star Wars Clone Wars series. And there's something about this whole design with the Oberesh on there. It also plays really well into my role-playing character, but that's a video for next time. Yeah, it's just Kaizen Sabers did an amazing job. Really fantastic hilts, really beautiful. Especially with I personally love cyan blue. I don't know why it starts loving that since a short time, but I really got into that, and the saber just maxes up that so well, and it's really good. It's really good. I love it. Yeah, really nice saber. I'm thinking I'm gonna speed up the videos a bit, because I noticed that I don't want to let you guys wait too long, and I'm super drunk, and I just want to wrap things up because I'm like, my stomach is hurting like fucking hell. I'm sorry, I'm getting drunk now, and I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do this anymore. So I'm telling you guys, Kaizen Sabers makes amazing high-end lightsabers, fully oval, beautiful etching, overall super package, RGB. Oh, fantastic! I love it. Really fantastic, guys. I'm gonna speed things up because I'm getting beyond drunk now. And when I get beyond drunk, I'm like, fuck, I need to end this soon. Okay, man, fuck me. I'm sorry I start swearing because I'm just so drunk by now. Like, this is shot number 9. Happy Christmas, everybody who's watching. Now I have 2 more lightsabers, and then we're gonna end this live stream. We're gonna end live stream. I mean, we're gonna end this video. Oh god, I already feel my stomach objecting. My stomach is objecting, guys. I need to eat the candy, because if I eat the candy, I have the sugar in my mouth. Oh god, this is not gonna end well for me tonight. I'm doing this for you guys. I'm doing this for you guys, seriously. This is just self-pain inflicting, basically. It's not gonna end well. I need to eat some candy to get the sugar going on. Here we go. Oh wow. I just gobble those drinks. Oh. Okay. Oh god, fuck me. Lightsaber 9. This is a really special story. This was a lightsaber that I did a giveaway from Michael. I sent him this lightsaber. It went back to me. For some reason, it came back to me. I think the postal office didn't like his address or something, so I bought a new one. In the meanwhile, sent it off to him. Got this original back that I did for the giveaway. So I'm now stuck with this saber. Hopefully you got this lightsaber by now. If you're watching now, I hope you got your lightsaber by now. Anyway, this is Ultrasabers Aeon LE4. Even when I'm drunk, I can still remember the names, etc. That's much of a lightsaber fan I am. I just love lightsabers. I love all these companies. Look, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm not the bad guy. I'm not the mean guy. I just love lightsabers. Like, sometimes in the videos I come over across mean, or like I hating on certain people, like Phil Isherwood or Saberforge or Jordan Mall. But if it comes down to it, I'm actually not mean at all. In person, I'm never mean, because that's not my nature. But I do want to educate people, and I do want to help people going forward. So if people watching now, and I want to apologize. I know I'm super drunk, so why not? I don't know, it makes no sense. It has nothing to do with the lightsaber, but I'm drunk because I downed a whole bottle of 40% vodka, and the second one is almost, that was halfway full, is almost empty as well. So I want to apologize to anybody watching. So if you feel issue with, I apologize to you. If you enjoy them all, I apologize to you. If you're Shamin, I apologize to you. But if I see something that is doing injustice to a certain lightsaber community or people that are being scammed out of money, I'm sorry. I need to tell the people. I just need to tell people what is the truth. I don't know why I'm telling this. I'm drunk and I lost this whole story. Fuck me. Anyway, this is the Ultrasabers Aeon. Fantastic hilt. It's a stunt configuration in Amber, and I have to say it's a really cool lightsaber. I'm actually happy I got it back. It was the original giveaway sabers, but I sent Michael a new one because I purchased a new one and I sent it to him. And hopefully he received it by now. If not, then I have to send this one to him, because I really want to make sure he got a lightsaber, because everybody who's participating in my giveaways will get a lightsaber, period. I'm not going to scam anybody out of a lightsaber. That's just me. I just want everybody to be happy and everybody to use their money wisely, spend their money wisely. So this is the this is Ultrasabers Aeon LE4. It's a nice saber. It's basically the same as the Dominic's V4. They just call it different. I don't know why Ultrasabers just don't make a different model out of it. Like, make these horizontal slits vertical or something. Make something different. Don't fucking just change the name and say, oh, it's a different color scheme, so it's a different lightsaber. That's bullshit, right? As I say, I'm totally drunk now, so I cannot even look at myself and see myself clear. So that's pretty bad. But anyway, this is a cool lightsaber. Ultrasabers Aeon version 4. Well, let's go to the last saber and this freaking end this whole thing here, because I just cannot do it anymore, guys. I'm gonna be downing 1/2 bottle of vodka, 40%, and fuck, that is actually true. I'm literally down 1/2 bottle of absolute shit vodka. That's just mind-boggling at the moment. So this is the last shot, last saber. Fuck it. Fuck me. I'm not good at with alcohol. I'm just being honest here. I'm not good with alcohol. So this is the last shot. Oh god, I look at myself. I look so disgusting. I look like a creep. Here we go. Dude, I'm so serious. My body gonna regret this so bad. Luckily, hopefully it's gonna be a tradition, once a year only. I need to eat some candy in between. The vodka is so strong. It burns your stomach so bad. The sugar actually helped to add some saliva in your mouth. That saliva hopefully neutralize the taste from my tongue as soon as possible, so I can go ahead with the video. Okay, last saber of today. This saber has a significant twist in my life in terms of lightsabers. This was one of the lightsabers that really made quite a bit of impact in my life. And I want to apologize at the same time. So let me get into it. This is a Saberforge Exalted. And I opted this saber for a trade. And I went ahead with a person called Yasmin. And by unfortunate events, like so many times in my life, I have these kind of issues that I trade something or do something in my life that is fucked up way beyond. It's like full bar, absolutely full bar. It went full bar. So it went full bar for both of us. She lost her lightsaber. She sent me some minerals or rocks instead of sending it the lightsaber to my correct address because of the post office sending it to the wrong address. I don't know what happened, but I basically called her out as a scammer, and I want to apologize because she's not a scammer. She's a good person. She is a good person. Jasmine is a good person, and I feel really bad because, as I said before, I'm not a bad person. I like to be nice to everybody because I'm just generally don't want to be rude to anybody. So I basically called her out as a scammer because what I received, instead of a lightsaber, I received a rock. And I'm like, why do I receive a rock instead of a lightsaber? And that's like an indication. A lot of times when I read the internet, eBay or stuff like that, it's like you receive a rock or a brick. That must be that's a scam, right? People get scammed, so they receive a brick instead of an iPad in a box of an iPad. So I'm like, fudge me, I'm severely scammed out of my lightsaber, and I'm like, fuck, why is this happening to me again? But so many stuff in my life happening, so I'm like, fuck it, that's just how things roll in my life, and I'm like, whatever. Then I call this person out. But it happens so that she actually is a genuine person as well. So I'm looking in the camera now, in both cameras, because I know if any of the phones have issues. Just mean, if you're looking, I'm genuinely sorry for calling you a scammer. Well, you're not. And I went ahead and I went beyond that. I went to contact her friends and I said, hey, sorry, this person is a scammer, it's scamming me. Because I think, yeah, this person is scamming me. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm not gonna have it. I'm not gonna let myself being scammed out of my money. And unfortunately, in my efforts of trying to expose a scammer, I just neglected the fact that I should be always be open-minded and think about the possibilities that people might have made a mistake, because they actually made a genuine mistake. So I still feel very sad about that, and if I think about it, I actually almost have to cry, because I actually feel bad about what I said about that person and calling her a scammer, which is clearly not the case. And it makes me feel like ashamed of myself. I'm just being carried away without whatever I see on the internet about lightsabers in general, about scamming and whatnot. I mean, it happens too many times. People see it all the time on YouTube or on Facebook. People being scammed out on about like maybe a vintage Star Wars toy, or vintage, or another Star Wars toy, or something about Star Wars. Like somebody's selling something and they're being scammed out of money. I'm super drunk, by the way. I'm super drunk. I don't know what I'm talking about. I get emotional now because this is a lightsaber, and this is the lightsaber I want to talk about the most. The bottom line is, I'm really sorry for what I said about Jasmine calling her a scammer, which is she clearly not. And what the bottom line of this whole deal is that I am becoming really mentally and physically engaged with this lightsaber community, that I'm building up personal relationships with everybody who's watching now, that you're really dear to me. Like whenever I have time and I'm talking to you, you're really dear to me. And I just want everybody to be happy and have a good time and spend their money wisely. And yeah, she wasn't a scammer. She just, it happened so to be a mistake. I can talk about it in an individual video when I'm not drunk. But let me put the saber down because I'm super drunk. I'm super drunk now, guys. This is 1/2 bottle of. Where's the other bottle? What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? I don't know when I put the other bottle. Oh, there it is. Oh god, it's not gonna end good for me, guys. I just wasted 1/2 bottle of 40% of vodka and I completely lost my senses. But I just want to say in the bottom line, I love you all. Keep going ahead. Keep making awesome lightsabers. Keep being awesome. And I keep being constructive, destructive. What I mean is I keep being honest with my lightsaber reviews. That is just who I am. I'm just an honest guy. If you don't like that, maybe this channel is not perfect for you, but it gives you a good presentation of where you're gonna spend your money on in terms of lightsabers. And I hope you like the video. I wish you a great Christmas and a happy new year, and hopefully see you in the next year again. Make sure to subscribe. If you like lightsabers, this video. See you next year. I'm totally wasted. I'm totally wasted. That's the end, guys. Thanks you. I'm no more this year. This is 1/2 bottles. Next year I just have to buy a bigger bottle. Thank you. Bye.